Hello everybody, my name is Gary and welcome back to Firewatch. I am beyond excited for this episode. I've been having so much fun on Firewatch. It's just such a gorgeous game and it's so much fun to play. I'm really loving the banter between Delilah and Henry. I believe I've also done a little bit of research. So I was looking up how long the game is. It's about 4 hours and I've been doing an hour each video. So I believe this should be the last one, which means things are gonna get good. I don't know what's gonna happen. As I said, it's been a really, really long time since I've last seen things. I do remember, so in the last video, Delilah said head over here to Cottonwood Creek, but I was like, I think I'm gonna go to Wapiti Station, or yeah, I said Wapiti, or is it Wapiti? We're not going to go to Wapiti Station yet. We're going to go to Cottonwood Meadows because there's something to progress the story there. Or, well, to help the story progress. And then we'll go to Wapiti Meadows. So, that's what we're going to do first. I want to talk about the June fire, though.
The fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not going to try to put it out?
Not yet, apparently.
That seems dangerous. Like a dangerous decision. Aren't we in a really bad, like, heat area? Does Colorado get hot? I've never been to Colorado. Well, I haven't really, like, been to Colorado. I might have gone, oh, it's really smoky. I haven't been there on, like, vacation, I guess. Huh. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe we'll just go this way. No, that's down. I want to go this way. Towards the fire, don't I? I actually really don't know. I'm so bad at directions. Does it get hot in Colorado? Because I know that everybody goes to Colorado to, like, ski or snowboard. Or to go there for the lodges. To ski or snowboard. So I don't know. It would probably be good to find out, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. I'm so excited. I am tired again, though. Wow, I'm just really professional at my job and a professional YouTuber. But it's not my fault. Actually, it is my fault. I should probably get it checked out. That's not... Is the fire going all the way over there? I thought it was just in this little area. This is confusing. Am I almost there? I need to go this way more. So I think I do need to go this way, but then go to the right. And then we will be there. See, it doesn't look like there's... Like, that was the tiny little fire area. Maybe they were just setting that place on fire to clear the way so that people could get over here easier. I don't know. There's the big tree that I was looking at, though. That I was like, ooh, that's magical. I actually want that as a thumbnail, so sorry, give me a second. Thank you for waiting a second. We can continue now. I'm so funny. Where am I going? I'm in Cottonwood, in the Cottonwood area. Where am I supposed to go? Delilah, you just said come here. Delilah. Oh, wow, they actually burnt down a lot more. What was that? Oh, it's Delilah's tower. They burned down a lot more than I thought. Huh. Interesting. It seems like it's random patches, though. Unless that goes all the way down. Delilah, can I have a little bit more... direction? Or a little more information on what I'm supposed to be doing? I was just told to come here. And I'm here and there's nothing. Or at least not what I'm supposed to have. Oh.
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
You see the cash box there?
I looked right at
It
it.
must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I see it. I see it now.
It is. Find it and open it. I changed the code. It's 5678.
Are you
5,
kidding
6,
me?
7, 8.
I was in a rush.
5. Really secure.
Okay, found the cash box.
Great, open it.
What was the code again? I
What did
forgot.
you change it to again? I'm blanking.
Seriously?
It's nerve-wracking out here.
It's 5678, which you can also attribute to racked nerves.
That was funny. It's not my fault, Delilah. I'm gonna say this one, because they're supposed to not be...
What you left me.
Good. Call me back with when you have it.
That... Huh.
I've got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio. I hiked to a cash box, lied to a ranger, lied to another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site.
I agree.
Whatever these people are doing is illegal, right?
What the fuck is going on? People are listening to us?
Oh, wait.
I don't know.
Our radios are tapped? Are you fucking
Why
serious?
couldn't I copy that before?
Our radios are definitely tapped. That's why I left you the one you just got.
How is this even possible?
Wow.
No, Henry.
What do you know?
I know that I'm scared.
Are there any other lookouts this is happening to?
The music got so
Someone
intense.
else in on this? Anyone?
This is just happening to us. Everyone else is fine.
I'm
you
telling
sure?
you, it's Julia.
Yes. I've tried to bring it up to Chimney Rock, Elks Fork, and Beartooth Lookout, and every one of them got confused. Asked me if I'm okay and if I need to be relieved.
Rude.
State coordinator asked if I was just having lady troubles.
Rude.
This isn't happening to anyone else, and I'm done asking. None of it makes any sense.
Who is doing this?
Sorry, I don't mean to stop, but it's
I
like
don't know who could be doing this.
I can't hold the
Henry,
left
I've been
shift
this
at the
job
same,
off and
or the
on for
right
13
shift at the same time.
years. Sometimes here, sometimes over near Jackson, a
I have to
couple
go
times
this way.
down in Wind River. And nothing like this has ever happened before.
I have a
just
lot of
making all
questions,
of this
apparently.
up? I mean, the eavesdropping, the spying, is this... Fuck, are you... Is any of this real?
Are you real?
Are you serious?
Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
What?
Julia, maybe it's happening to me, and I'm imagining that I have a boss out here and that we're being spied on. Maybe there was something in the water, or our condo was underneath some power lines, and you, Delilah, you're not real.
I sound so
Henry,
sad.
think about her. If what happened to her were happening to you, you wouldn't even be able to realize it.
Okay.
Henry, sweetie, I am real and this is happening. I'm as real as the sky is blue.
This
Take a
is so
second and then
awkward.
call me back. I'm on your side.
Do you think that Delilah and Henry have like a thing going on? You know what I'm saying? Like a secret thing
Okay, I'm all right.
that's
I'm
not
headed
being
towards your side.
shown.
Good. Keep your head up.
But if I keep it up, I'll get hit in the head again. With whatever they hit me with. Maybe they hit me with a rock. I bet that hurt. It sounded like they just punched him, though, so...
Hey, I just thought of something not great.
Am I going to be murdered?
What is it?
I filed a report that said that neither of us ever talked to or saw those girls.
Oh,
the ones
no.
that went missing a few
You
weeks back.
lied for me.
Oh, shit.
My thoughts exactly.
Our radios were tapped. And now someone probably has a transcript of that entire conversation.
Oh, no.
I've filed a report that's a blatant lie.
Oh, and those girls are still missing.
Yep.
Fuck, Delilah.
Fuck indeed. We really need to get to the bottom of this.
This is so good. I love what's going on. How before it was like I'm escaping my day-to-day life, my future, I guess. But now it's I'm about to be murdered. And I am a fan. I want to try the rock. I never tried the rock. Oh, never mind.
I'm busting the gate down. There's nobody around, and it's the quickest way in.
Copy that.
What is happening? No, stop. What was that? Oh, nice.
I smashed open the gate. Should I try to fix or hide this?
How did you?
No, screw it.
Okay, then.
How did you even do that without not breaking the lock? Or without breaking the lock? Without not breaking the lock. I'm an idiot. Not to be, I'm allergic. I actually don't know. Well, PD station personnel, if you are trying to reach Dr. Simmons, he is on site from August 15th, October 15th, or to October 15th. University-owned equipment is the responsibility of Dr. Johnson. Government-owned equipment is under the purview of Kate Ferdinand. Remember, this is a controlled area, and any issues, malfunctions, or violations should be reported immediately. So I can't tell Delilah about the clipboard anymore. I'm gonna turn on my flashlight. I haven't really used it very much. Now we're into a horror game. That seems dangerous. Tiptoe through the window. Am I gonna be hit over the head again? Why is it getting so dark? I can't see. Oh, there's big thumps. It looks like it's just like a straightforward path down, so... Ooh, I found a thing.
Okay, I'm at the site. I don't see anybody around.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, lucky for us. Dee, there's some serious comms equipment out here, wireless stuff.
What do you mean?
I'm talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower, and they can probably listen to whoever the hell they want. They're nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them.
It's true. Why is it so shiny all of a sudden? Like everything's so shiny. Was the ground just freshly watered? What's over this way? Nothing. Okay. Ah, no. Okay, I thought I was stuck. I didn't want to make the trek back. It takes so long. See, this is what would make sense, to have like little soil grids, but there's not anything else.
Soil out here too. It's all gridded off.
What if I step in it?
Maybe you were right about the lichens.
I'm stepping on their soil grids.
And there's all sorts of contraptions and shit out here.
Like what?
Dishes and stuff on metal legs. There are wires all over the place. I don't know. I'm not really up on high tech.
This looks really, yeah, it looks really high tech for the 1970s, I think. Aw. They said I could say something. Aw. Wow, I accidentally fumbled. And now I can't say anything.
I'm in their main tent. I wonder where they are. All of their stuff is here.
All of it.
There, so see what you can find and get out.
I'm in their main tent.
What's it like?
It's definitely some sort of
looks like a
monitoring
tent.
station.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I think I found the thing they used to track us.
Holy shit.
You know,
I'm
you
surprised I know what that
swear,
looks like.
a lot.
Not the time.
Anyway, it's called a wave receiver. Looks like it picks up anything that emits a signal. It's got basic orienteering capabilities, everything. Holy
shit, Henry.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You're gonna take it, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm literally just a Firewatch. Why is like this? Why are they tapping into me and everything? Ooh, that motion blur was crazy.
Okay, this thing is losing its mind, beeping like crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go find out.
The equipment?
I found their main monitoring desk.
You should get out before they come back.
They're measuring the barometric pressure, too. Why?
Maybe it's just a diversion.
There's so
This
much.
stuff looks like it just got lifted out of the space shuttle.
I have to tell you, if I found out this was NASA, I'd be a hell of a lot happier.
Okay. Shit.
Isn't that where my
Here that
tower is?
confirms they're tracking
Oh, I should turn that off.
our
That would make it easy.
people's movements. The map's got all sorts of paths and areas marked off on it. There are lines that look like some of the paths I normally take.
Are you positive it's you?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
It does look familiar.
I think this thing is responding to something in this pile of crap on the desk.
Dig through it.
There's a box here with a dial. It has a needle, like it measures earthquakes.
You mean like a lie detector?
Yeah, I'm not sticking around.
Oh,
to get hooked
maybe.
up to it.
Wow, there's so much to
Place
report.
3. They've got a row of cots here.
I want to know what that thing finds. Look, you should get out before they come back.
Hang on, I have to clear away the mess. Oh no, they're right behind me, aren't they? Henry M. Delilah A. What? That's what they're studying. They are studying us. They're not studying the soil or anything.
Are you shitting me?
What is it?
There's a folder of reports here.
What do they say?
They're assessments about the two of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around.
Wow, no need
What I
to
do
be
when I'm
so
out hiking,
arrogant and
Jesus.
narcissistic.
Henry, do you hear me?
It says that you and your boyfriend are still together.
What? We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this... I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Think about it.
Delilah,
That seems like
What?
not
Think
the right
about it.
decision.
I am, and I think it's insane.
Yeah, aren't you
Maybe
like
not.
part...
Yeah, and how about if that fire comes up the mountain? Or someone were to die in it?
We call it in?
We call it in?
Delilah.
Maybe.
Oh my god, Delilah, no. No way.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea.
Are you supposed to be
It's
Firewatch?
Definitely not the best idea.
Sorry, I don't feel like I've been commentating
I'm so
at all.
fucking wound up.
It's all right. I'm just gonna hike back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do. Okay.
I found a
there's
clipboard.
log here that tracks the movement of 4 distinct subjects.
You and me?
I think so, 'cause this one's
definitely.
male.
And I suppose you too.
Frequent departure from
How about the
Two
other
Forks
two?
area. The good
Maybe
ones?
The Goodwins? What if they were following them last summer?
God, Henry, I don't know. If they were, there's no way Brian knew. He would have said something.
Yeah, I can't imagine a kid like that could have kept this under his hat.
I really think you should just get out of there, okay? Get home and we'll regroup.
Two Forks area at female avoidance behaviors. Consult previous date. Unreciprocated desire for copulation conflict with other males. Disproportionate food intake. Ooh, that one says Ned. Huh. I'm keeping that. I'm taking everything. It's all mine now. Okay. I'm gonna keep this out. And I'm gonna go explore. Never mind, it doesn't look like I can explore. How can Delilah not see this? Her tower's like right there. I don't actually know if you can find other people in this game. Like, I don't know if other people are wandering around, so... Oh, and it tells the direction too. Like, this is south, this is southeast. I think. Well, this is the button for the compass, so... I'm guessing this replaced the compass. That would make sense, at least. It's getting good, though. It's a bit crazy, but good. Yeah, I knew it. Whoa. That seems dangerous. Delilah?
Delilah, there's smoke coming from the site. I just climbed out of there and the bridge collapsed.
What the hell happened to you? It's definitely not the best idea.
I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
What do we do?
Call it in.
Like
It's a fire.
And what about who started it? What about them?
The person who started it?
They were most likely there,
We're
though.
talking about people watching us out here who are now burning the forest and everything in it around us. I don't know what to do about that.
Except get the hell out.
Yes, get us the hell out of here.
I will.
Ooh. Day 77. What was was yesterday day 76? I don't feel like that's the safest place in the world to put that. If you put that there, what if somebody comes up to the tower? They'll know. Well, actually, I think they already knew. Oh, this is how you figure out where you're going. Because it will, like, light up. Like, the bigger you turn. So, like that.
This receiver just picked something up.
Like a signal? It's going beep beep.
Yeah, can you
Yeah,
not
what
hear
could
it?
be?
I don't know. You gotta find out.
All right, I'm on my way now.
You know what I just picked up?
So are there two fires?
No.
A fifth of Major Bueno tequila from the creek.
Are you drunk?
No! I am getting drunk.
Good plan.
Delilah is so
My
good.
thinking is I could stay up all night worried I'm gonna lose my job because of the side fire, or I could not worry and let the chips fall where they may. It's not like there's any proof we were down there.
My thinking is I'm gonna follow this wave receiver.
Ooh, I like it when you think.
Ew.
Ay, ay, ay. I'll just leave you alone with whatever these thoughts are.
Oh, it says radio off. Delilah is a genius. I think that Delilah and Henry like each other. But that's a problem because I'm married to Julia. I think Julia is the one who, like, planned all of this. And she is the one that's spying on us, like, tapping into everything. But where would she get the money? She does work at Yale. It would only make sense. Actually, I don't know how much Yale people get paid, so I don't know. This way? Oh, I knew it. Oh, ow. Smash it. They're at the thing. Cave 452.
I found some sort of supply bag, light camping gear, some clothes.
I was
some
here
basics.
earlier and it
was
wasn't there.
alarmed. I think that's what was making the receiver go haywire.
You're
They
okay?
know that
It's
I
not a
have
trap
it.
or anything?
Yeah, I'm fine. But there's also a set of keys here. Now, I don't know why they'd be hidden out here. They say Shoshone National Forest, Cave 452. Is that the one in the canyon?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Who the hell took them?
And what the hell is in that cave?
Okay, let's just think.
You're a little
Says the woman
drunk.
with a half a bottle
Yeah.
of tequila in her belly.
Maybe they're panicking and we're preparing to beat it. The fire has them spooked, and we have new walkie-talkies, so we have the upper hand.
Yeah, well, it's hard
No,
to feel like you have
I
the
don't
upper
think
hand
so.
when you're standing in the dark in the middle of the woods.
Oh. Well, you're back in your tower. Maybe you need a drink, too.
I'm not in my tower.
I am
What?
looking at a man standing in your lookout. And it's not you.
I knew it.
Is not me.
Oh my god, go.
I'm going.
I knew it. I literally said if we leave that there, somebody is going to come and see it. And that's not me trying to be like, I watched videos on the game, because I didn't. I seriously have not seen the game in so long, so I don't remember anything that's going on. I said if we leave, people are going to go to the tower and they're going to be like snooping around. We can even re-roll the rewind the footage. I'm not going to, because that requires a lot of editing, and I'm not here for that. It's too much effort. But it wasn't a side thingy. I was always wondering how you get into the cave. So I was like Googling if it's a side thingy that you have to do or not. It's not.
I don't see anyone up here.
He was just there.
There's a walkie man. Is he around this way? I don't want to be snuck up on. What did I do? I'm just a simple Firewatch person. Unless it's Julia, then I understand. Because this is basically cheating the way that I talk to Delilah. The way Delilah talks to me.
Left a cassette player taped to my damn door.
I don't even know what to say to that.
You guys don't seem
Well,
very worried.
let's see what's on it.
It's a bomb. And I'm gonna go flying off the edge.
I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Delilah. What? Think about it. I am.
They are tapped in.
It's a tape of us
Again.
down at the site. It sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We are screwed.
No!
Dee, just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
That's a tracking device. That's how they found us. They tracked us. Actually, they already knew where I was.
Sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Delilah. What?
What if I just throw
Burn the
this?
place down. Delilah. Burn the
You're
place
gonna be
down.
sick.
Delilah. What? Think of...
I can't reply. I can't reply.
What's wrong?
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire.
Huh?
So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up.
Yeah.
We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything.
Why did I leave the
we gotta be
wedding
honest
ring?
and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
Why did I leave the... Yeah, put it on. Did I put it on? Okay, nothing fun about that. Tracking device. Who else are they following? Cave keys. Why steal these? Why hide them? They want it back. Who? I was gonna say, why don't they just destroy the tape? But yeah, it would make sense that they would make another one, you know? So, never mind. So there's two fires then, because there's the June fire. Where's Wapiti? I'm guessing somewhere else? I actually don't know. That fire's going big, though. Did they want to start a fire and blame it on everybody else but themselves? Are they just, oh, what is it called? A pyromaniac. Is that what they are? I was gonna say an arsonist, but I'm like, that's not the right word. I still don't know where I'm going. I'm going the right way. Okay. Break it! Use my golf skills. Ta-da! Like a professional golfer that I am. Do you think that it's the big, or the, not the big girls, the girls that are just playing a huge prank on me and Delilah? They're geniuses and they just wanted to light fireworks. Do you think that's what's going on? Maybe. I still really think that it's Julia. Everything is just, like, lining up. Maybe she was pretending to be sick so that she could, figure out, or see if Henry really loved her, if he would leave her or not. I wanna, thank you. The ropes are a little finicky. Just keep climbing. Just keep climbing. We're almost there. I think it's this way. I don't know. Directions I am not good at following. I'm real bad at it. Delilah does talk about different people, though. I forgot their names. There's the kid and the dad that brought his kid. She talks about them a lot. So maybe Delilah's just lonely and has a crush on everybody that she meets because she has nobody. No, it's doing it again. Why is it doing that? Is somebody gonna take the keys with you at least? Did I take the keys? I hope I did. Oh, I knew it. Did I take the keys?
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working?
No, because you're
Delilah,
under...
Send someone to the cave, please! Can't get any damn reception.
Yeah, because you're in the cave. Well, I knew it was going to happen. And yet I still decided to do this.
Cave.
Yeah. Seems like it. Loose rocks. Ooh. There's a... What's a pula... Oh, yeah. The, axe. I want to explore everything. This is a new area. Are there going to be spiders and bugs down here? I cannot with spiders and bugs. That's going to break. I can already tell. Okay. We're going to go back really quick. Just gonna squeeze through again, not mind me. Can I not attach a rope? Oh, I was actually supposed to go that way. Never mind. I don't get to slide and have fun. Aw. Boring. I did put the ring back on. Good. Do you think that there's multiple... I actually looked it up and I don't think that there's multiple different endings. But do you think if I have the wedding ring on that it changes things? It didn't break? I'm shocked.
Freezing in here.
Well, yeah, it's a cave. I don't know what you expect. Hey, I just climb out. Also, has this always been here? I've never noticed it. Ooh.
Is anybody down there?
There's a shoe. Oh my gosh, this cave is actually gigantic. I didn't think that I thought it was just gonna be like a one-way street, but it's not. There's so much to explore. Am I stuck? Oh, I have to drop down. Also, it's very convenient that there's perfectly cut, rocks right here. Not cliffs, rocks. Why is there bush? That's illegal. Well, I guess there is sunlight, but still, that's illegal. Hello? No. There has to be something else, right? I thought you get to explore the cave. Ooh, it goes deep. And I already looked all the way that way. I guess that is it. Really? It's just like a one-way cave? Like you don't get to actually explore anything? Aw. That's boring. I thought we were gonna actually get to go, like, what is it called whenever people go... It's not spelunking. Is it spelunking? What was that? What is it whenever people, like, they're cave divers? Is it called spelunking? I don't know. Okay, anyways, I guess I'll just fall down.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No.
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away.
These are
Found
very
another way
nice
out, but if I hadn't, Jesus.
rocks.
So you didn't find anything?
No.
I was worried about my
Spot where
life,
someone
Delilah.
sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Oh,
That
okay.
doesn't sound dangerous.
Nope, not at all. There's a bunch of wires.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, he built himself a real castle.
Oh, maybe that's why those are cut so perfectly.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
I never met him, so...
Sorry. He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look at it. The Goodwin. The Goodwins. Family crest. Aw, that's cute.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and... I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and... I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Delilah lies a lot is what I've learned. She really just, like, lies about everything.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to,
Where did he get
his
paint?
neighbor,
What's it say?
that he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
I'm with my dad in Lander, Wyoming? It's pretty neat. Dad fished in a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming... Yeah, it is Wyoming. Okay, I'm not an idiot. By the way, it says, Dear Mr. Zackler, looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. I'm sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts? Because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor, Brian Goodwin. It's all the books.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves...
Go ahead, kill my
so
family. It only makes me
honors
stronger.
them with a black armband, which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark?
Yeah. What does CS stand for? I don't know.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
Yeah.
It's some
It says
Wile E.
there's a
Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
1-ton thingy up here. A 1-ton anvil. Oh yeah, I have a camera, don't I? I haven't used it.
Brian was
I'm
doing a science
having
fair
itchy
project
nose.
about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah, he must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sharper than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
Yeah, are you saying I'm a knucklehead?
Knuckleheads, is that it?
Yeah.
I wasn't, but, now that I think about it...
Rude!
I know lots of stuff.
Oh,
Like how to get hit over the head.
Your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well, that wait's over, sweetheart.
Ew.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
I mean, you're probably
Sorry,
gonna get
boss.
fired anyways, so... Sorry, boss. I want to read this. 1986, Talking Meteors. How ham radio waves can use meteors to talk to people far away. What if I told you that you could use meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? You would probably think I was a liar, but you would be wrong. Meteors, the alien rocks that come to our planet from outer space, can be used to bounce ham radio waves off of and let you use your radio much better than normal. Ooh, that was not nice grammar. Right now you are thinking, okay, Brian, this sounds like a movie, like Flight of the Navigator. It's not real, but you are wrong. It is real. It is science. It is possible because of meteor scatter communications. My science fair project proves that meteor scatter communications is real, but what is it? MSC is a radio propagation made that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors within our atmosphere. Meteors upon their atmospheric entry can create a dense path of ionized particles with the ham radio operator can use to establish brief communication paths between operators up to 1,500 miles away. It's pretty cool. I'm going to test this by having a small chat with a friend my dad made in the army who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1,000 miles away from my house. Ooh. Only 500 more and you would be at exactly there. We're going to try to talk at a regular time, but my hypothesis is that that won't work and we will have to wait for a meteor shower so we can establish a communication. This kid is a genius.
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler.
Is that Freddy Krueger? That's literally Freddy Krueger. I don't know who any of the rest of them are, but he's... Yes. Oh, wait, I want to read it. Held school papers and... Aw. I don't get a look in it? Fine. A dinosaur! I love dinosaurs. Actually, they bore me. But still, I love dinosaurs.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
Rude.
Pocket protector?
I found a data sheet for one Gladius Silva.
Oh,
half
sorry.
Elf Armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
Yeah, between this and the map I found in my tower, old Brian created quite the fantasy world.
Gosh, Brian had everything he loved out there.
I don't want to read it because that looks boring.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was going to hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
Aw.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Do you think that it was a situation where, like, Brian is one of those nerds? He obviously is. He likes wizards and wyverns and stuff. But then his dad is one of those people that's like, I want you to do sports. I want you to play football and stuff. And it just made him, like, hate life. I bet that's what it is. Dear Ranger, hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Plate, Nebraska, 69100. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You are probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they're my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger. Brian. P.S. Your reward will be good. He makes a good point. Is that the climbing stuff? Oh, yeah, it is. I found,
He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
My stolen pillows?
Little shit.
What? You gotta make your fortress comfy. I guess I have to go back, because there's no way of, like, going down. Where am I on the map, actually? Oh, I'm all the way up here. Whoa, cool. Okay, I guess I'm going back in the cave. I mean, that's what I wanted. I wanted to explore more of the cave. Wait, where's the cave? Where's the entrance? Am I stupid? I think I'm an idiot. How did I lose it? Oh, no. I swear it was right there. Oh! I am supposed to go down that hill. You are supposed to go further out of Brian's thingy. I just found it. I was looking around.
What do you think is in there?
I'm probably gonna be killed.
Something that will kill me. So, you know, just sort of getting myself right with God or whatever there is.
Yeah.
Henry,
They closed the door when they could have just...
bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
Okay, rude.
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
I don't really have a choice.
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
I was gonna say something and I completely forgot. Oh, I don't care if Henry dies. I mean, I'm not the one dying, so, you know.
Also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them. Nobody did.
Good.
Took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and,
Oh, I'm going the wrong
landed
way.
in jail.
Yes.
I wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever
I don't
happened
want
at
to.
the camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
You're probably right.
I don't like that analogy. It just makes too much sense. Where am I going? No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go down. Oh, was I going the right way and I thought I was going... Oh. I was going the right way and I thought that I was going up on the map and not down. Aww. Why must I be imbecile? I'm not a fan of being an idiot. It makes me feel dumb. As being an idiot does. I'm back. Now we need to explore the cave. I love the cave. It's just so fun. I don't like that I can't really see, though. I wish I could see. Oh, it's gonna do it again. Okay, it didn't do it again. I definitely missed that keyhole. I grabbed it again, right? Is it gonna be shut on me this time? No? I guess not. I did notice this and I was like, that looks very suspicious. So I know what it was for. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna slide down. You know, I could have just slid down this cave or down this shale slide. And I think everything would have been fine. But no, Henry has to take it slow. And be careful. Boring. Why don't you live life on the edge, Henry? Oh, you're too tall for this cave. Hello? How convenient that there's a path back for me as well. How useful. My knees. They're all broken. Oh.
Oh, shit. Are you... Oh, God.
Oh!
God. Poor kid. You fell. Your stuff gave out. Poor fucking kid.
That is awful. Please don't be alive. Please don't come alive. I'm stepping on you. Oh my gosh. That's horrific. Oh no. I can't sprint, which means somebody's gonna come up behind me and kill me. I just know it. It's bound to happen. Okay, I can sprint again. Delilah, I have really bad news. I know that you were fond of him. That's so sad. If it was Ned, oh well. But the fact that it was a child and he didn't even want to be here, it seems. Like he was kind of forced by Ned. Aw, I don't know what to say. That's so sad. I really don't know what to commentate on now. I'm so sorry. Delilah's not going to be too happy. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, hey. Delilah. Oh, no, I don't want to go back down. Did I go through the door? I don't remember going through the door. This way. Hey, Delilah. There's also a lot of smoke. Oh, no, it's not Tab.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
I have really bad news.
Hey, you, might want to take a seat.
I've been sitting this entire time. I'm almost always sitting. What's wrong?
The only thing in the cave was a body.
A body? God, what a mess.
Not just any body.
It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
No.
How does that... What? I don't... How?
His rope
Climbing,
snapped.
I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. Look, whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I'd told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave.
His corpse looked old.
There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
I knew it. Oh, no. That's so awful. I brought a whole typewriter with me. Pack up belongings. The bleach? What am I taking?
You see that plane?
Yeah,
No, I was just busy packing up.
I heard
There's
it.
gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Well, is this the June fire or the site fire? Or...
Keep that.
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated
Can I keep
disaster.
everything?
They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
Should I keep this?
About what?
You know.
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Oh,
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I
Oh.
don't even know where to begin.
I get a thing.
Fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
Could this be a trap?
Am I walking into a trap right now?
Probably. Where's my
I'd
dice?
much rather remember you from a bar somewhere and not a jail cell. Please find who made that tape.
So developers, I've noticed something that is missing. Do you remember that big red button that was here that my coat was hanging on that restored the power in the first place? That's no longer here. And I'm pretty sure buttons don't just disappear, you know? So, oh, it's bad. It's bad. Oh, I should probably pull this out, you know? Figure out which way I'm going. This way. I'm going this way. Alrighty. I'm on another adventure. Am I gonna find Ned's body? I don't think Ned killed his son. I don't even know if... Because I feel like if he even knew that his son had died, I think that he would have tried to, like, pull him out or at least made it look less awful. Because, like, his head was covered and everything. Does that make sense? Like, his head was covered with rocks, so I think that he just, like, was missing and Ned couldn't find him. So I don't think that Ned killed him. I think his rope broke. And he fell. That would explain why his shoe was at the top as well.
What's your status?
I can't see
All right,
anything.
getting close.
I'm kind of just following the
Just got
thingy.
word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
There's no helicopters. I was looking up and there was no helicopters. Okay, why? Why does it do this? It, like, gets stuck whenever you're not looking backwards. Oh, and I'm stuck on a rock. Is it gonna be another body? Uh-oh. Delilah.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches.
Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave.
It was him.
I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way.
But you didn't do anything.
You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
Oh, that's worse. If he didn't know, that's one thing, like his son went missing. But he was an alibi to Brian's death. That is awful. That is the worst thing I've ever heard a parent do. Like, that's so awful. The fact that he watched his son die, and instead of going down there to see if he was okay, and if, like, he was alive, he was like, I didn't see the point in going back to put him in the ground, to give him a proper burial. This is disgusting. Disgusting. I am beyond disgusted. I, like, need to take a moment, because I'm, like, so upset.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us, just him.
Ned Goodwin. He made the tape?
And he knew about his son.
Yeah. He's gone deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son.
He didn't kill him, but he was an alibi.
You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
I am so upset. What a disgusting excuse for a human being. I'm, like, so mad right now.
He held on to some of Brian's things, his wizards and wyverns.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he found it riveting.
I want to hold it, or I want to keep it.
God.
What?
Nothing. Just
To a rad, bad
some of
mega
Brian's
dad. Wow. And after all that, you were kidding. His son did this for him, and he... Oh!
Brian was a nice-looking kid.
Yeah.
He got some weird ears, though. I shouldn't say that about the dead. I mean, it's a game, but... You
Goodwin
know.
was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site.
That's it? You're not going to say anything?
He wrote down everything he did to us. And everything he did every day. He was scared shitless.
I bet.
Loose entrance. Oh, that one. But there was an exit right there that I didn't know about. Staff return. Huh. Subject, Henry M., age 39, program status review, 1 week, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 25 weeks, annual. Observation traits, F, guilty. Excuse me, I didn't know that you were a judge? Delilah A, 43. Same thing. Observational traits: reliable, observant, charismatic, selfish, skewed perception of personal history. Pertinent observed facts: never. I'm still very upset. From the teen's campsite. He was the one that did it all. List of supplies. What's this? Winter needs 1989. 2,000 cans. Ounces of propane. 1.5 cords backup firewood. 400 pounds food. Good lord. Plus 100 here, 300 buried. 3 winter jackets, 3 new blankets, 25 box matches, 25 books, 90 amp hours battery power, socks, new boots, duct taped, try elk skin, summer weight gain goal 35 pounds. Subject, Delilah A, 43, program status, and never did anything to fix it. Or, I guess that was his original draft.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say.
Nothing, I'm just telling you.
We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
This boombox looks familiar.
From the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going.
Did he steal one from my truck? Why can't I just hide in this cave forever? Radio log. Stakes too high. No one will believe B was happy, making D less believable. Like wife, not a good guy, Mama Grizz. They heard me. Fully believe there is a program. Use it. Reports final. Make sure they find them. Blah, 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 blah. I'm bored. All of these sound boring. Get a room. I don't think any of these were the ones that I had with Delilah. No, I don't think so. And he was the one that was leaving cans everywhere.
He had quite the view.
That's annoying. And it's not even moving.
He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that.
How do I leave? Oh, am I just supposed to go back down? Oh, maybe. I think I'm supposed to go down the rope. I'm so distraught about that. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't have been easy for him to go back and try and get Brian. And I'm sure it would have been pretty difficult. But the fact that he has brought, like, incredibly heavy, like, scraps and stuff from the snowmobiles and, like, different equipment. And that's just as heavy as, like, the child, who doesn't seem to be super, super heavy. And the fact that he didn't even, like, bring him out to bury him here. He just left him down there to rot. I think that's disgusting. Where am I supposed to be going, by the way? Anywhere this way. So I'm supposed to go down Thunder Canyon. Okay. I'm gonna go this way, because I think this way is the quickest. Probably not, but I can go to the lake. That's awful. I don't know what I would... I'm not a parent, so I don't know, like, how I would feel in that situation. And I bet he felt, like, awful, and he was terribly sad about his son. But why would you just leave him there?
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. Otherwise, wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Yeah? I'm gonna say he wasn't a good dad, because no.
Fucking shit.
But
But what?
Brian
Sorry.
really loved him.
God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
Because you think it's your fault. Yeah, but you didn't know. That sounds
you
mean.
didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she did.
And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin.
Dee,
Oh, fuck.
is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey.
At least you weren't the one to
there's
find
one
him.
more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second.
Don't leave me.
Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Dee, what if they don't come back for me?
They'll
I
come
can
back.
hide in Thunder
That's their
Canyon.
job.
Just what if we missed something about, something, I don't know.
Henry, you're tired. There's nothing big going on. They'll come back for you.
Just wait.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. If you have to.
I have to. Hike safe.
I think this is the part where you can, like... So it said if you want to 100% the game, from my Googling, it says that it will take around 5 hours. So the main story is about 4 hours, but then you can do extra stuff, which makes it about 5 hours. I'm pretty sure I did everything. Seriously, there's no helicopters. Maybe I'm missing something, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I missed. At least anything obvious. I'm pretty sure, like, I found most of it. Didn't I? At least I feel I did. Just gotta keep going straight. The music. I heard that the end credits is copyrighted, though, so I have to be careful. Oh, I'm still not even back to where they cut the line. I still haven't made it that far. Oh. Hiking is so gross. I don't know why people do it in real life. Why would you hike whenever there is transportation in the form of many different things? Cars, bicycles, trains, boats. Walking is so slow. Not a fan. I'm glad I got my picture of Julia, though. Because, you know, she's the only one that's really been beside me. Delilah's just been here for the summer. But who am I to judge? I don't think I'm going the right way. Where am I supposed to go? Please tell me I didn't go the wrong way. I don't want to have to hike back down. No. I'm good. I think. I hope. How come we never get to meet... How come we never get to meet Delilah? Because she left. Do you think that the devs just didn't want to make another character? They didn't want to model another character? That would be funny. I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm just heading back. Oh, wait, no, if I keep going that way, okay. If I keep going this way, there will be a way to turn right. Okay, you can stop making helicopter noises. There's nothing going on. We're going this way. We're heading to the supply drop. Delilah doesn't need one of those. She has Amazon Prime, apparently. Which I still think is a bit really unfair. This way, I think. Did I miss this before? I swear I couldn't come up here before. I probably could have found this, and it wouldn't have let me use it.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there?
No, she's gone.
Delilah?
I have to pull it? Oh. Worst day ever. I'm here. But did I miss something? I didn't get to explore all of this area. Why is Delilah the boss? Has she been here the longest? I have many questions that have not been answered. She said that I was her favorite, though, so... Obviously. Why would I not be her favorite? I'm the only one that talks to her. She's lonely otherwise. Where's my tower? I want to see if I can see it from anywhere, but I don't think I can. Do I finally get to see the picture? I have to use the potty. She has a mat. Not fair. Oh, hey! I don't think that's supposed to be there. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to see that. I want to see my tower, though. Do I get to see the picture that she drew? I really want to. Hers is cool. It was on the side of the mountain. She left everything. Roosevelt. Yeah, that's right. I know my history. 1001 crosswords. Boring. 1001. One more crosswords. Did you record something for me?
Hello? Is anybody there?
She was halfway eating an
Hi.
apple. That's gonna get gross.
Yeah, it's me. I'm back at the staging area near the trailhead. I think I see your truck.
Yeah,
Red?
that would be
Colorado
mine.
plates?
Yeah. It's a piece of shit.
Oh, pff, thanks. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I think there might be a raccoon living in it.
Sure, he's
Oh, I
comfy, guess.
do.
Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this.
I like
Lots
the
of
tux.
questions.
Ah, shit.
And there's the thin mustache.
So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we prevented one fire?
Basically started another.
So
Nuh-uh.
that's a wash.
I didn't do it.
Oh, I'll have to
She has
figure
a
out what
bottle
I'm
of
doing every
tequila,
summer from
too.
now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
She was the one that stole the sign.
Why don't you choose for me, and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure.
No. Move to Santa Fe. I can't say come back to Boulder with me because I'm married, and that's
maybe
weird.
Move to Santa Fe. Open a jade emporium with your sister.
I'd be trading cute ski bums for yoga retreat hippies, but maybe that's not all bad.
Plus the margarita situation.
I mean, yeah.
She was the one that stole the pork pod whenever
So,
she was
so
saying that
are
it's a
me.
good sign.
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out.
Yes.
Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
I am. Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, sure.
Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
You're right. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Good.
When I get back, maybe I could,
We shouldn't focus on this summer. Next year we'll roll around, and then the year after that, and then it's just, I don't know. My Aunt Judy called it a pause in the hallway of time.
Did your Aunt Judy smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah? Yeah, we'll see.
There's the helicopter.
That was funny.
They'll land back where you hiked up.
Where's the helicopter? I see nothing. You too.
You too. Good luck.
No. Henry, you keep it for yourself, okay? Bye, Hank.
I think that's a really good analogy. You can't run away from your problems. You can only delay them for as long as you can. But you have to face them, you know? Even though most of us don't want to. And I think that's a really... like, it makes sense. But that's why we never see Delilah, because they don't want to see each other. Or, well, I guess. She just wants to move on with her life. And it's true, I need to go back to Julia. I think that it was wrong for me to come out here in the first place. But I also think that it was just wrong. Hey, they modeled another character. Are you gonna throw me out of the plane? He's gonna push me out of the plane, huh? Okay, I have to mute this part, I think, because I think this is the copyrighted part. That was good. Probably... it was short. Like, it was a really, really short game, but I think it's 100% playing. Even if you've seen somebody else playing, because it just... there's a memory, or there's just something about it that's so... nice, I guess. It's kind of reminiscent of real life, you know? Like, nobody wants to... well, I guess some people do, but nobody wants to be at a 9-to-5 job, sitting in an office, just doing paperwork all day. And it may not be hiking, it may not be, like, going out into the forest, but just, like, getting away from life, taking a break. And I think that's what this game is, like, really, really excels at, is just, like, showing people... no matter how many issues you have, or no matter how good your life is, you need a break. But you can't run away from them forever, because you need to learn to grow from them. I would say this is probably in my top 10 favorite games, just because of how gorgeous it is. I love the style. And the people that developed this game, I already forgot what their names are because I'm an idiot. They're making another game right now, and I'm so excited to play it because this is so good. Hey, look, it's my dinosaur that I found. Wait, did I find a dinosaur? I think I found a dinosaur. I just don't remember it. Is that Ned? I'm disappointed. I really wanted to know more about the Brian and Ned thing. There's Brian. So, that's such a sad thing. Why did I say sad like that? Sad. And I think it's so gross that he didn't go back to him to give him a proper burial. I think that's the part that just really stings. Like, what happened was an accident, truly. But I think it's absolutely disgusting of a human being to not go back and at least give him a proper burial. To leave him there like that is just, like, so awful. So beyond disgusting. But that's the end. That's the end of Firewatch. Wow. Special features? What's that? We can wander the world at your own pace. Ooh. Interesting. I'm not gonna do it though, because I'm just not really interested in that. But if you guys did enjoy it, please let me know down in the comments. I love this game. So good. Also, while you're down there, consider liking this video. It lets me know that you guys enjoy content like this. Also, consider subscribing. There will be a link down in the description as well as a big red subscribe button. Below this video, you can press either one. They both do the exact same thing. And it helps the channel out a ton. It just lets me know that you guys enjoy content from me. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching Firewatch. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!